Hello guys, today we're gonna make speed test between the iPhone 5s and Nexus 4. So currently, first we're gonna test them on the Nexus 5 stock ROM, Nexus 4 stock ROM, and then we're gonna install custom ROM on Nexus 4 and let's see how big is the difference from custom to the stock ROM. Because some people in the previous videos were bitching about the fact that I'm using custom ROMs, but the difference is really not that big. First of all, Google Chrome, Nexus 4 wins pretty clearly. Not as big of a difference as with Nexus 5, but still. YouTube, Nexus 4 still wins. Discord. Yeah, these were more similar, but Nexus 4 still won by bits. Right? Yeah, Nexus 4 still wins. Snapchat. Nexus 4 won by quite a lot again. Facebook. Yeah, actually iPhone 5s won by a little bit here. Very nice, finally. Next up we got Messenger. Yeah, Facebook app seems to be better optimized on the iPhone. WhatsApp. Nexus 4 one here. Viber. Yep, Nexus 4 again. And AliExpress. Yep, Nexus 4 still won. Well, do you see, like, people are actually bitching that Nexus 5 was on a custom ROM. Like, what do you think if the phone is on a stock ROM, it's gonna lose? Well, as you can see, for the people who like criticize me for this, stock ROM or custom ROM, it does not matter. Like, iPhone 5s is just that bad nowadays. We're gonna check the multitasking. I don't expect any apps to have crashed on both phones. Lollipop does not take much RAM, and this phone, like the Nexus, got 2 gigs of RAM. That would be an easy task for it, considering that the apps are simply opened without anything going into them. I mean, I still have phones that would crash the apps even though that they're just still just like opened. Okay. Yeah, seems that we got no multitasking issues on the 5s, just as last time. Yeah, it's fine. On the Nexus, go Chrome, fine, YouTube, fine, Discord, fine, Reddit. Wow, this is actually like better than the 5s. 5s like freezes for a moment after you open the app. Here we just like straight up get the app running fine. Yeah, that's incredibly good. Well, yeah, on Stockholm, as you can see, like Nexus 4 wins by like a huge gap. I mean, so this pretty much proves my thesis from the last video. Stock ROM or custom ROM, it does not really matter. The phone is gonna win, it's gonna win. In fact, I think the Nexus 4 is probably gonna do a bit worse than a custom ROM on Android 10, for example, compared to like Android 5, because Android 5 is a lot lighter. This one got like a pretty good specs for its time. So yeah, let's continue. Alright guys, we're back and I just installed Carbon ROM Android 10 on the Nexus 4. So you can see it's running on the stock speeds. Nothing unusual. 1.5 GHz on-demand governance. No apps running in the background. And let's begin the speed test. First of all, we go Chrome. and Nexus 4 open is first, shortly after followed by iPhone 5s, YouTube, again Nexus 4 is first, and iPhone 5s is right behind it, Discord, yep, they were pretty much at the same time here, right. First on the Nexus 4 and just a moment after on the 5s, Snapchat, yep, first on the Nexus, Facebook, oh, by the way, just to correct this thing with pop-up smart lock, yeah, first on the Nexus by a bit, or I'm actually didn't look at it much, you see on the video. I think it's definitely faster than Android 5 though, that's the thing. Facebook and Messenger open much faster on Android 10. Like, you probably could see how big of a difference is there in the versions. Yeah, no, they're nearly identical with the 5s. WhatsApp. We clicked it here first, but doesn't matter anyway. The Nexus just blew it off. And Viber. Again, the Nexus 4 is first, shortly after followed by the iPhone. AliExpress is the last app we're gonna test here before checking out the multitasking, and they pretty much load at the same time. So yeah, Nexus 4 still seems to beat the 5s in terms of up opening speed, but let's see how well did it hold up its multitasking. I'm not sure if we should even test the 5s anymore with the multitasking. It never seems to crash apps, which is a nice thing. You see there's like this kind of like wagginess when you multitask with the app. Not always, but sometimes. Seems fine for the most part. Okay. Oops, I clicked something. The diver shouldn't be a problem. Messenger. Yeah, our apps still seem to be running. Really no issues with the multitasking on the 5s. Like the apps, when you open them, they're like frozen for like a half minute. I mean half seconds. It's not that bad. Let's check out on the Nexus. Google Chrome is here. YouTube is here. Discord is here. Okay, we got here a little slowdown, but the app is still running. Snapchat still up. Messenger, Facebook, WhatsApp, Viber, and AliExpress. There's a little whack here, similar to the iPhone 5s. I think it's a little better than the 5s, but it's not as good as Android 5. On Android 5, like you probably saw in the video, when you click an app, even if it's like the last app in the multitasking, it still like runs really smoothly. Here, it's nearly as smooth still. Like, this is an incredible difference, like from Android 5 to Android 10. Like, in terms of performance, the Facebook app opening speed increased. For the other apps, they're nearly the same. And you still get a lot better app support. Like, on Android 10 you can pretty much run every 32-bit app, simply because the processor is 32 bits and that's a limitation. But on the 5s, like, this is pretty miserable. 5s got beaten up by a 1-year-old phone that's also just... Actually, the Nexus 4 at launch price was $300 for the 8GB model, and the iPhone 5s was $650 for the 16GB model. So cheapest Nexus 4 was basically more than two times cheaper, I should say, than the cheapest 5S. Here I have the 16GB model, which was $350. So yeah, it's pretty much still nearly half of the price of the iPhone. Very impressive performance from the Nexus, honestly. I did not expect the Snapdragon S4 Pro to do that well nowadays. The last video was on the Nexus 5. The Nexus 5 has Snapdragon 800, which is a lot better. And with the 800 you actually saw an insane performance increase. Over the 5S. Like the Nexus 5 was literally running caps 2 times, opening caps 2 times faster than the 5S. It was hilarious. Here it still opens apps faster than the 5S, but not that big of a difference. But still, Nexus 4 definitely holding up very well. I got this one for literally 15 euros. The camera did not work. I opened it up and it was disconnected, so I reconnected and it's as good as new now. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. This time I decided to test it out on both versions, the stock and the custom ROM, so you can see that there's barely to no difference in the custom ROM. Probably the only difference is the Facebook app, which opens a lot slower on the stock ROM. Don't seem to be optimized for older Android versions. So that's it. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, don't hesitate to comment, subscribe if you want, and have a nice day.